told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you
Hi, welcome back once again to CBSE Board Economics. Today in National Income Accounting, we'll discuss what exactly is factor cost. Oftentimes you must have seen it's written as FC, factor cost. What exactly is factor cost? Factor cost, and then the next concept you'll have market price. So repeatedly you keep hearing these concepts: factor cost and market price, GDP at factor cost, GDP at market price, NNP at factor cost, NNP at market price. What exactly is factor cost? Today we'll discuss this. We know that to produce a commodity, the firm needs 4 factors of production. Without this, you just can't think of manufacturing anything. To run a firm, to run a factory, you need 4 factors of production. Which are these? Land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Without this you can't produce anything. You need land, factory, building, labor. Without laborers you just can't do anything. Land, labor, capital, infrastructure, machines, building, structures, and entrepreneurship. Who is taking the risk? Who is organizing the show? So the firm has to pay to these 4 factors of production for utilizing their services. What the firm has to pay? The firm has to pay rent to land. Keep in mind, the firm has to pay wages and salaries to labor. Oftentimes we call them as compensation of employees. It's the same thing. Don't get confused. Wages and salaries to laborers, and the firm has to pay interest to the capital. And what does the entrepreneur get? The entrepreneur get profits. If we sum it up, all these 4 factors of production and their remuneration, we call it as factor cost. So what exactly is factor cost? To produce a commodity, the firm needs the services of 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. The firm has to pay to these 4 factors of production in terms of rent to land, wages and salaries to labor, interest to the capital, and profits to the entrepreneurship. So this is known as factor cost, the cost to the firm. Factor cost is equal to simple equation, or the formula is wages and salaries, rent, interest, and profits. Factor cost is equal to COE, compensation of employees, or we call it as wages and salaries, rent, interest, and profits. That's simple, as simple as this. So again, lastly, repeat once again: to produce a commodity, the firm requires the services of 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. The firm has to pay or remunerate for utilizing the services in terms of rent to land, wages and salaries to labor, interest to the capital, and profits to the entrepreneur. That's called factor cost. If factor cost, FC, we write it in short abbreviated form, is equal to rent plus interest plus profits plus wages and salaries. That's all we have time for this short video. Keep learning all the concept. At the end of the day, numericals become pretty simple for you. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our videos. They will be really helpful to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why